Hello dear children. In the previous class we had finished the explanation up to line number 152 and today we shall continue after that. So there Greciano said to Nerissa, "By yonder moon I swear you do me wrong. In faith I gave it to the judge's clerk. Would he hear he were dead that had it. For my part, since you do take it love so much to heart." Now here what Greciano said, that now he said to Nerissa that in the name of the moon above I swear that you misjudged me. Indeed, I gave the ring to the judge's clerk. As far as I am concerned, I wish he were dead, since you take this matter to heart. Now, what was going on here, children? That on the other side, where Portia was talking to Bassanio and Antonio, she was welcoming them to home, and here on other side, Greciano and Nerissa both had been in the quarrel. Okay, and what they were doing, that Greciano had given his ring to someone, and here Nerissa was blaming her for that. Okay, so here Portia said that a quarrel. Oh, already? What's the matter? And then Portia said that, look, are you quarreling already? What is the matter? That is, just now you both have met after a long time, and you have started quarreling so soon. And what is the matter? What is the reason? Then Greciano said, about a hoop of gold, a paltry ring that she did give me, whose posy was, for all the world's like Cutler's poetry, upon a knife, love me and leave me not. And now here what Greciano said, that about a circlet of gold, an insignificant ring that she gave me. Okay, now when Portia asked that what is the matter, what is the reason behind your quarrel, so Greciano told that about a hoop of gold, that is about a circlet of gold, that they were talking about the ring only, which was made up of gold. And a paltry ring, paltry means that is insignificant, not of much importance, so an insignificant ring that she gave me. And whose posy was, posy means that is inscription, inscribed, the words which were inscribed. So the words engraved on the ring were like the one that a knife maker had composed and engraved on his knife, like love me and leave me not. Like children, you would have seen the knives that something is inscribed on it. Sometimes proverb is written or brand name is written on the knife, it is inscribed, it is engraved. So same way he compares the name which was written on the ring to the knife maker, how he inscribed the words on it. Now here Nerissa, listening to this, now she becomes much more angry, and Nerissa said, what talk you of the posy or the value? You so to me when I did give it to you that you would wear it till your hour of death, and that it should lie with you in your grave, though not for me, yet for your vehement oaths. You should have been respective and have kept it, gave it a judge's clerk. No, God is my judge. The clerk will never wear hair on one's face that had it. Now, what Nerissa said, what she replied to Greciano, that why, what talk of the posy or the value, that is, why do you speak about the commercial value of the ring and the words written on it? You vowed that I gave it to you that you would wear it till you die, and it would be buried in your grave. If not for my sake, at least out of respect for the vow you made, vehement oath is given, that is out of respect of the oath you made, you should have felt it your duty to keep it. Okay, that you should have understood that it is your duty, it is your responsibility to keep that ring safe with you, because you have taken vow at the time of wearing. Then she said, that you say you gave it to a judge's clerk. I swear that the clerk to whom you gave that ring will never grow a beard. Now, Narissa was knowing that who was that ring to whom Greciano gave his ring? It was judge's clerk. That is, it was Narissa only. At that time, she was disguised. Okay, and she will never have hair on her face as beard. So, she gave such kind of, we can say, bad word, that person to whom you gave this ring will never have hair on his face. Then Greciano replied, he will, and if he live to be a man. Then what Greciano said, that he will, that surely he will have a beard on his face if he lived to be a man. That is, if he lives to be a man, so it is natural that he will have beard. Then Narissa replied that, hey, if a woman lived to be a man. Then she said that, yes, indeed, if a woman becomes a man, so in that case she may not have beard. Then Greciano said, now by this hand I gave it to a youth, a kind of boy, a little scrubbed boy, no higher than thyself, the judge's clerk, a prating boy that begged it as a fee. I could not for my heart deny it him. Then what Greciano said, now I swear by my hand that I gave the ring to a youth, or rather to a boy. Okay, so he said that is by my hand, that is, I swear that by my hands only I gave the ring to that young, or rather I should say to a boy, a little scrubbed boy. Okay, scrubbed means that is undersized, that he was a little boy of small size, no taller than yourself, that is, no higher than yourself, that he was not much taller than yourself, the judge's clerk. And who was that boy? Who was that young man? He was judge's clerk, a prating boy that begged it as a fee. Prating, that means talkative. It is given at the side that he was a talkative boy who begged this ring as a fee. I could not for my heart deny it him, and I could not deny him at all. I could not refuse him. By my heart, I say, I could not tell him no. Then Portia, you were to blame. I must be plain with you, to part so slightly with your wife's first gift, a thing stuck on with oaths upon your finger, and so riveted with faith unto your flesh. I gave my love a ring, and made him swear never to part with it, and here he stands. So till here, what is the meaning? So Portia, what she said in this speech, that you were to blame. Then what she says to Greciano, that I speak plainly to you, Greciano, that you are to blame for parting with your wife's first gift. Okay, that only you are responsible. You are to be blamed for this. Then a thing stuck on with oaths upon your finger, that is, this ring was put on your finger with a vow, fastened to it with a trust. That is, when she had put this ring into your finger, so you had taken oath. And then after this she says that I gave my love a ring, that is, I gave my lover a ring, and made him swear that it would never leave his finger. Okay, and then here he stands, that is, here he stands. I dare be sown, just a minute. I dare be sown for him, he would not leave it, nor pluck it from his finger, for the wealth that the world masters. Now, in faith, Greciano, you gave your wife too unkind a cause of grief, and it were to me, I should be mad at it. Then what she says, that here he stands, here Bassanio stands, on his behalf I can swear, Greciano, that he would not part with it, nor give it away for all the riches in the world, that whatever Wealth may be given to him in exchange of this ring, but I can guarantee that never he will part with that ring. Then she says to Greciano that now, truly, Greciano, you have given your wife a just cause for grief. Had this happened to me, I would have been really angry. Okay, she said that if Bassanio would have done this, if he would have given this ring to someone, so I would have become surely angry. And then now Bassanio, he was standing there, and now aside means that's talking to himself in his mind. So he said, why, I were best to cut my left hand off and swear I lost the ring defending it. Okay, now what Bassanio said, that is, now I think the best I can do is to cut off my left hand and swear that I lost the ring while saving it, while defending it. Then Greciano, my lord Bassanio gave his ring away unto the judge that begged it, and indeed deserved it too. And then the boy, his clerk, that took some pains in writing, he begged mine, and neither man nor master would take aught but the two rings. Now, what Greciano said, that my lord Bassanio gave away his ring to the lawyer. Now, Greciano told about Bassanio that he also has given his ring to the lawyer. So he said that my lord Bassanio gave his ring to the lawyer who had insisted on having it and had deserved it too. Okay, that begged it, that is, he insisted to have that ring, and indeed, that is truly, he deserved to have that ring, whatever he asked. Then and then the boy his clerk, and after the lawyer his boy, that is his clerk, asked me for the ring. Then that took some pains in writing, that this clerk took some pain in writing about the proceeding of the case. After that he asked for my ring. So the judge and his clerk would not accept anything else except the ring, that is, they were not ready at all to take anything else other than rings. Then Portia said, what ring gave you, my lord? Not that, I hope, which you received of me. Then Portia said, which of your rings did you give away, my lord? I hope not the one which I had given you. Then Bassanio replied that if I could add a lie unto a fault, I would deny it. But you see, my finger has not the ring upon it, it is gone. Now, what Bassanio said, that if I could tell a lie to hide my offense, or that means fault means offense, I might swear it was not so. But as you see, my finger does not have the ring on it, it is gone. Then Portia said, even so void is your false heart of truth. By heaven, I will never be your wife until I see the ring. Then what Portia said, that truly your heart is devoid of truth. I vow I shall never be your wife till you show me that ring. Now Portia also got angry from Bassanio that I will never become your wife till the time you show me that ring back. And then now in reality what was there, that Portia was the one to take away Bassanio's ring, but here now she is just trying to make fun. Okay, Narissa said that nor I be yours till I see my again. Then Narissa said, that is, nor shall I be your wife Greciano till I see mine. Bassanio, now he will try to explain her, he will try to give the reason that it was not his fault that he has to part away with the ring. So what Bassanio said here, turn the page, that sweet Portia, if you did know to whom I gave the ring, if you did know for whom I gave the ring, and would conceive for what I gave the ring, and how unwillingly I left the ring, when not. Okay, we have completed up to here, children, and explanation after this we will have in the next video. That will be our last class, children.